All right, here to get some real quick free game. Gonna look at some budget LS stuff. What I consider a good budget, also reliable stuff that I would do to. I'm gonna say any LS. I know some people that have got away with some of the junkyard stuff. I have done some of the junkyard stuff. Even with the junkyard stuff, I'm gonna end up doing gaskets, heads, complete valve job and spring upgrade, cam, oil pump, timing chain, rear main seal. Like that's the least that I'm doing. On this one here, this 6.0, I'm just gonna get it set up to be a backup motor. So what I'm gonna be doing, the heads are already off and they've been to the machine shop. So this is a rollover. I got to do some research on these pistons. They look a little bit different from some of the stock ones I've been seeing. Not gonna say it's forged, but it looks like a pretty decent piston. I should be able to clean them up. I soak mine in chem dip and then I come back and pressure wash it, but these don't have a whole lot of carbon on them, which is also impressive. See how that there got in there. Interesting. So what I'm gonna be doing is breaking this all the way down. Be soaking the pistons, taking the rings off, soaking the pistons in chem dip, and then I come back and I built a holder to be able to pressure wash them. So then I pressure wash the ring glands, new rings. I file them to do a little bit of nitrous, a little bit of boost, bearings, ARP rod bolts, of course, all new lifters. Like I said, it's crazy. Like, I guess it's just in between years because I would assume this would have been DOD. It is variable timing though. But so we do lifters, camshaft, and oil pump and front cover. And I can go ahead and put a balancer on it. And it'll just be sitting on the shelf as a backup motor. So that's my suggestion for any well put together budget build LS. Pull the pistons out, clean them, ring gap it, lifters, cam, rear main seal, of course, front cover if necessary, ARP rod bolts. Really be the ring gap and the rod bolts that are really the weak spots in the LS. After that, you're going to start running into the rod and wrist pin and piston package there. So that right there should easily support, I'm going to say 800-900 horsepower, somewhere in that ballpark is what I seen the pistons and rods start to max out at. You know, I'm sure somebody has claimed to make 1,000, but you know, you want to do it more than one time. So that's the kick on this deal. Gen 4 6.0. Like I said, just gonna be a backup motor. I also have the gold one. It's gonna be a backup motor. Don't have any plans with this. It's just I don't want to move it and then have to come back and do something else with it. So while it's here, I'm gonna go ahead and break it down, get it cleaned up, ready to go back together. Of course, a good home job on it. So I can get this area, the outside shop, cleaned up a little bit better so I can do the Duramax. So I can start working on the roof in the Duramax. What all this is about, also trying to make decisions on the 6th gen Camaro. Kind of wanting to do a LS for simplicity, but the standout factor of putting a big block in the 6th gen right now is really enticing, and I try not to move off of fear or, you know, scariness. So that's the only thing that I'm kind of not scared to do it, but I don't feel like doing the work. That's what I'm telling myself. I don't feel like doing the extra fab work to put a big block in compared to how simple a LS would go in. But I don't want to be like everybody else. Everybody has an LT. Everybody has an LS in their Camaro. That's nothing new. The Copo with the 632, that's what I'm looking at, man. So looking at a 632 with a 122 millimeter turbo. That's the game plan right now. So we're going to see. Stay in the mix.